Okay, a quick little video on sketching hyperbolas. So hopefully this is helpful and it's a bit easier to see than just looking at in a picture. And hopefully, if watching it as I go helps you understand a little bit more what it's all about. Okay, so hopefully so far with hyperbola, well, with all the functions that we've looked at so far, you can see that with the general form, a, h, and k do the same thing in each function. So a always stretches or flattens the function, so it's a dilation factor. It makes the function either shorter or it makes it really tall and skinny. H is the horizontal translation factor, and K is the vertical translation factor. So with hyperbolas, H and K don't give us the turning point or the starting point or the point of inflection that they do for other functions. They give us where the asymptotes are. Now, asymptotes are really important in hyperbolas. They're where the function goes towards without actually touching these lines. So the function never crosses these lines. It just gets really, really close. And the center where they cross over is a point HK. So this line here, the vertical line is the line that crosses through H, so it's x equals H. It's not a function, it's just a straight vertical line. And then the horizontal, asymptote is the line, and it is a function, where H equals K. So they're the two asymptotes. You've got the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote, and they also affect the domain of the function, the domain and range of the function. So with A, what A does is A tells us where we're going to start our hyperbola from. So basically, like we do with any other function, we go across 1 and we go up A. So we're going to go across 1, no matter how far we need to go, and up A. We go across 1 and down A. That's the general form. And that gives us 2 new points. They are the points on which we base our hyperbola. So if A is small, those points are going to be really nice and tight. So our hyperbola is going to be much closer to the asymptotes in the center. And if A is really big, that point is going to be much further away, and that means our hyperbola is much further away from the center of the asymptotes. Okay, so let's try practicing just one. Let's just practice one sketch. Okay, so y equals, I don't know, what are we going to do? 2x minus 1 plus 3. So we have to write down, every time we do this, we write down A, H and K. A is 2, H is 1, K is 3. So if I've got my axes, basically all I have to do is place the asymptotes on. So the vertical asymptote is going to be about the H value. So the H value is 1, so I put my vertical asymptote at 1. And my horizontal asymptote is going to be about K. It's the vertical translation factor. So I do asymptote at 3. And basically my 2 lines for this hyperbola function do not cross those 2 asymptote lines. So we're going to use A to find where our starting values are. So you start in the center and go across 1, up A, across 1, up 2. Then we go, oh, I need to put another one in here, across 1, down 2. Now, I then do a bit of a sketch. It's not perfect, it's just a bit of an idea of what's going on. Okay, and there's my hyperbola sketched. What would make it even better is if I found algebraically the x-intercept and the y-intercept, because that would give me, well, we know the y-intercept obviously, but the x-intercept would give me this point here, and that would make for a neater sketch as well. With hyperbolas, it's also important to notice that they're symmetrical. So the line down on this side should look exactly the same as the line up on the top side as well. Okay, I hope that helps. Remember, if you have a negative a value, that means we have the function flips over, and the part of the function that's down on the bottom here, on the bottom left-hand side, flips up to the top, and the part of the function that's on the top right-hand side flips down to the bottom. Okay, have a go. I'll give you another one to have a go at. What should we do? Y equals 3x minus 2 plus 5. Have a go at sketching that one and see how you go. Let me know if you need help with any more of this, or if any of the other functions you need help with explaining. Okay. That's all for hyperbolas for the moment, and we'll talk about other functions later.